WLIX.
Ooh, ooh.
Liquid Radio.
Hell yeah.
Radio.
Hell yeah. DJ C, DJ Dgaf, Boombap meets the Gshit show. What the fuck is up, C's?
Oh shit, Gshit, it's going down, yo, in a real motherfucking
Fucking
way.
way,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
this,
yeah.
man, check this out, G. I was so excited when we can get this next guest here.
Oh,
Cause we seen her. We're gonna bring her in, right? We seen her a couple of weeks ago, and she blew my fucking mind away, G.
same, yeah, same.
Yes?
Floored, G.
I was very
I don't
impressed.
get
G.
floored too often, but
Me-
I got floored. G.
Me either. We know hip hop pretty good, not the best. I'm not saying we know
Pretty good,
everything,
yeah.
but we know
We
a
do know a
lot.
lot,
We
yes,
know
sir.
a lot, and I was so impressed, G. And so when I'm saying she is a true legend, she is a true legend. I want to bring her in right. We got Medusa in the house.
Oh,
What up, Medusa?
What it do, Gav? Hey, in the building.
In the building, in the motherfucking building. We got Medusa in the building, G.
Oh, man.
A legend, G. She's been doing it. I'm excited she's here. We're gonna talk about everything she's about, everything she has going on. But we're always doing honorary salute, and
shit.
today's no different.
She knows.
I know she might be drinking and me a little bit of smoke because she likes to smoke a little bit because she's about it. So let's do our honorary salute for Liquid Radio, Boombap, Mr. Gshit show. Medusa in the
Welcome,
building.
welcome.
Ooh, ooh.
Thank you.
Salute.
Thank you for having me. Salute.
First one of the day. See,
Oh yeah, man.
so
They got the light tip, Gshit.
I know. It's not bad, right?
No,
It's not too bad, right? I thought it was all right. You can blaze up. Yeah, you
Still
can
got
blaze.
that
You can blaze. So our house is your house. We're gonna have a good time. Again, we seen you at the Radiotron,
Oh shit.
and so when we, to me, I'm gonna keep saying it. It was a legendary performance. I hope somebody has tape of it because to me it blew me away. G, not. Take it away, Cece. You say what you think. I'm just so
Okay.
excited. G.
Yeah, I
I'm
dig
getting
it.
chills, G. Go
Oh,
ahead.
We've,
wow.
we've
I don't
kind of
wanna-
been doing this for a minute.
Like
Gap,
I'm
and
hogging the mic too much. Go
No,
ahead.
like you touched in on it. We know a little bit about our shit. We're part of the culture. We're not just fans. We are part of it. So
Ooh, ooh.
we dig this shit. Now we go to Radiotron to check out
That's you.
check out this, a legendary event and
It is, right?
and celebration of West Coast elements here.
Break it
You know
down.
what I mean?
Break it down.
So when everyone was kind of doing their thing, there's some K-Day mix masters, Toddy T in the building, about breaking, popping. We had a little bit of everything going
Okay,
on.
yeah.
It's dope, right? We're having a good time.
Good time, right?
We went there with our boy Ralph M from Funk Dubious.
Ooh.
So it was a good. We're just having a good time, and I have heard an awful lot about Medusa.
Me too.
An awful lot.
And I've heard some of her music.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
but
say I haven't, but
I've never seen her perform. That's my bad.
me too.
It's all good.
So
This is why we're doing the interview.
yeah. So to me, it's people say you got to perform to get more fans, and you got to perform. And well, I've never really thought that is true, but man, this time and place, it happened. She performed.
Break it down.
There was some technical difficulties
To
going
break it
on,
down.
which is very hard. You can punt, pass, get frustrated, however you want to do it.
I'm getting chills. See, you're doing it good.
She kept going, persevered through these. Oh shit, she got another one.
I got two.
I'm just
There you
fired
go.
up.
Yeah.
Got two
right.
of the cabbie. I love it.
To go home. To go home.
Shout
I'm
out to
sorry,
Bud Dollars for the
Shout out
for
to
the
my
sponsor.
I'm sorry, Cece, you're doing good.
Yeah.
Please, keep going.
So
we're getting fired up.
I've seen it. We've been through it. Technical difficulties is part of the game. And she stepped up and went through
killed
some. She had a beatboxer all of a sudden. What was his name?
Taquan.
Taquan.
That
My
guy's
bad.
dope. He's
Taquan
dope.
got busy.
Yeah, he's ill. Yeah.
And they just made something out of nothing on dead air. She said, "Beatbox for me." He got you.
Oh my god.
He started beatboxing sick, by the way.
Oh yeah, no,
Right.
he's about it.
Yeah, and she got
Killed it.
busy, and I was just like, true elements right there.
Right.
Hip hop got busy. I don't want to go too much more, but
We gotta give her
they
her
started
due.
going
It was
on
so
with
dope.
some music, and it was coming out only like really like subbed out bass,
Yeah.
no highs on it.
Yeah, there's no highs. He was just.
And she might have just created her own genre of music. She rocked on top of that shit and
Oh,
fucking
dude.
killed it.
She was ill. She was
I
ill.
was that sub rap shit.
Yeah.
She killed it.
Gee, she killed it.
That might be a new genre right there. She just fucking made.
And you said it well.
That's a great idea.
Real quick, we're gonna let Medusa talk a little bit, but I just want to give her a pause. Real quick, G.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. And real quick, you said it perfect, and I just want to reiterate what you said.
Yes.
You said it perfect. See, she could have punt, gave up, said fuck it. I don't need this because I don't need this crap.
Yeah.
She fucking went in there. And man, she made
Right.
2 big fans.
Yes.
G,
I'm
said,
a big fan.
I said, yo, man, if we can get her, dude, we need her. Isn't that what we said?
That's it.
We
We were
said we
looking
need-
for you after. We couldn't find
yeah.
you. We were looking
We
for
said
you.
we need Medusa. That was fucking incredible, yo.
Yes.
And so take it from here. I mean, you don't have to talk about the Radiotron stuff or this. The floor is yours. Do whatever you want.
That's how you want us over, though.
You want us over. We were so impressed. We know you've been around a long time. You know Project Glow. We know a lot of that stuff, and we want to talk about
impressive
that.
in its own right.
Yeah, we want to talk about that. But man, you made 2 big fans. I was just blown away. A real MC performance. Man, there's just people that. So I'm an MC and man, she fucking killed it, dog. I couldn't believe it. I was just so impressed, and I'm gonna keep saying it. One of the dopest things I've ever seen in my life, G, in hip hop. I'm gonna put it down like that. That's on 100.
Wow,
Oh shit, good shit, Gsh-t.
No, I'm serious. That's the way we felt.
I appreciate that so much.
It was incredible. Get on the mic real quick if you could.
Yes.
Again,
Enough about us.
Yeah.
Our perspective. We need to hear from you.
Yeah, we need to hear.
We need to hear from you.
We were just, we just wanted to do it right.
Good shit, guys.
No, man, it was just incredible, and I wish anybody who could see it can see it and say this is how it's done.
Yeah.
Don't matter what, you get busy and you find a way. And she was rocking. She had the crowd going. Geez, like she did it the way. I never even seen no fools do it.
No.
And I'm just saying, no disrespect. You are a lady, a woman, very an MC. That's what I'm talking about. Hip hop, and it's not about woman or man. But I've never seen even
Anybody.
I've seen people get bent and they're like, oh fuck this, and it's like I don't need this shit.
I've seen it. Trust me.
And I felt like I've DJed and shit don't go right, and I try to persevere, try to do it, but man, kudos to you. You want us over. Not that it's about us, it's about you, but just give us the people a little bit of insight about you. Anything you want. The floor is yours.
Well, you started out with, I heard of her for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I started in hip hop as a pop locker.
Okay.
That's how I am a part of Radiotron.
Nice.
So I know Lil Caesar from back in the day. I was down with a crew called the Groovatrons. That was my crew. Boardman, Daryl Stokes, those that pop lock or dance or b-boy, b-girls, they know who these people are if they've been around for a while.
Nice.
But we were out of Pomona. And I used to ditch and come out to LA from Pomona.
Right on.
To go against people like Poppin' Taco.
Oh,
God rest his
peace.
soul.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. To
One of the illest.
yeah. To battle. Yes. Yeah, I saw some recent footage of him.
He's
I'm like, I
incredible, right?
remember that move. I remember, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Even Mama, who taught Little Coco, you know? Yeah, I used to battle her frequently. I used to go to Venice Beach. Anyone that you could possibly think of that still pops lock with all the love involved, those are the people that used to be at Venice Beach and battle. Westwood, all of that, you know. So that is what got me indoctrinated in hip hop, the pop locking. You know. But you know, when you in a crew, you got to do more than that. You got to do more than one thing. Like if you're a graph artist, you better write a couple of bars. You know what I'm saying? If you, right. If you're an MC, you better have a couple of breakdance moves, pop, like, you know, show that you are enthused to be a part of what hip hop is.
Versatility, a little bit of all the elements.
All of them. You got to explore all of them.
Season 9, we tried to pop and break, and we were horrible at it. That's why we started DJing. We knew that.
You tried.
We tried, but we figured if we can't be great at it, we're pretty good at DJing. That's not for us,
Right.
but we knew it wasn't for us. You
Right,
know? But
right.
we loved it, right? We loved it.
That's
But-
it.
But we tried, but we weren't any good. But anyway,
But that's the key.
Yeah.
You gotta have love for it.
Yeah,
That's
we did
what-
have love for it.
That's it.
Loved
But you see, because you couldn't do it well,
yeah.
you went there. You went to
Oh, yeah.
the table.
Oh, we get busy right there.
You know what I
with this,
mean? You didn't leave hip hop altogether.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
that is what this culture is. You know, hip hop. I don't know who I would have been without that. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
I don't know who I would have been without the inspiration of the old school cuts. You know what I mean? And Aretha Franklin, and Isley Brother, a Earth, Wind and Fire, a Pancho Sanchez, a Carole King, all of these different
She's firing me up.
Parliament
She's-
Funkadelic. You know, all of
Yes.
these different things
Oh,
are
yeah.
indoctrinated in who I am. In
I love
addition
it.
to hip hop.
Mm.
So all of them together is exactly who I am. If I get on a stage somewhere or a mic somewhere, I'm a perfectionist.
Oh yeah.
But
We know
on
that.
the stage, it is in the moment. You love it so much, you want to give it
Mm-hmm.
to these people. You want an exchange. You know what I mean? And I'd be damned if I got on that stage and didn't get the full exchange. Even if it's not about the money or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
It's the exchange of energy. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
can see it in their eyes and I can feel it in them when I touch them. So
Love
that from pop locking into what I am now, it's all still for the same feeling, the
Uh-huh.
same
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got
And
you.
that's how I know it's a part of me thoroughly. Not just my life, it's a part of me. You know?
Yeah.
So
it's your life. It is your life. It's
It
your
is.
lifestyle, right? I mean, it's. I get it, man.
yeah. When
It truly
Karis
is.
once said that hip hop is a culture. It's you. It's
Mm-hmm.
not just the called hip hop. It's how you embody it. It's you know.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Yeah, it's not just rap.
No.
That's where
no,
people
it's
get
not.
twisted. I love that shit.
Absolutely.
Fucking love it, y'all.
We got the whole tempo jumping off in here.
Yeah. That night, did you? It's not really. It's again. This is about you, but I was just we were so impressed. That night, did you feel? You did good, or you didn't? Did you feel the people?
I
or
always
you weren't
feel
really?
good. Yeah.
Were you weren't really tripping on it? You know,
I
or were you
mean-
like? You know, I know I got busy, or
Right.
to me, you got busy more than anybody there.
I know regardless.
And there were some heavy hitters there, and to me, you're the one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
And to me, it's a big deal. I'm gonna keep saying it. It was dope as fuck.
That's love.
It was
That's
fucking
love.
dope.
Thank you, man.
Very impressive.
I wasn't upset about it. I didn't get mad. You know, you just kind of move on to the next thing. You know, like, oh, that's not working. Okay, 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. Okay, it's not there. Who's a beatboxer? I would have pulled a beatboxer out of the audience
Yeah.
if Taquan hadn't got on that mic.
Oh, Taquan was ill.
Oh, ill with it.
Yeah,
And kept my
he's-
tempo righteous.
Oh, he was.
Oh, yeah.
He was funky, man.
Come on
he
now.
Was, he's
I
super
would
dope.
have spit to kids doing a beat on the stage in front of me. You know, it's your desire. You know, so I don't desire for it to go bad. I
No,
desire for it to go the best of my ability. So if it's not working that way,
Yeah.
guess what? I'm gonna do it by any means
That's the
necessary.
same.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
That's what the fuck I'm talking.
I like that shit.
That shit is hard. So, do we got a couple of your tracks. I know you know, you got a lot of music, Project Low, all that. But what is it that we're promoting right now? Or you know, I know you got a lot of stuff. What's going on with Medusa right now? Or
Well, I
Let us
sent
know.
you. And that's the thing. People,
Uh-huh.
you know, will say, "Yeah, Medusa, oh, she's the shit." Da, da, da. But I'm like, "Are you spinning my music?
Uh-huh.
Did you go find it? You know, did you
Oh,
buy
yeah.
a CD when I had them?
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you really checking for me? That's what I want. I want you to check. So now
Yeah.
I'm doing as much radio as possible
Okay.
and giving the joints that people missed. You know,
Mhm.
and you have a lot of the newer and older joints.
Uh-huh.
Like I heard the joint you were about to play. That's Chop Louie. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're familiar with Chop Louie,
Shit,
but he is
that's
probably one of the illest Boombap producers out of LA for me.
nice.
This song, all the songs you sent were fire.
Thank you.
and I
Shit,
was-
Gabby, you
and I
gonna
was-
try to vibe, Gaf?
I got a vibe. We have Medusa here, G.
Let's do it.
We have the legend in the
do it.
fucking building, G. So, all her shit is ill, what she sent over. And I started, you know, again, we don't know, I'm not gonna act like I know all the music, but I started researching, and I started, you know what I mean, and I was very impressed.
Thank you.
And again, it's not about my opinion or anything, but I was just blown away. I was like, wow, she is super ill. Man, we got so we do support. We do buy. We'll buy all your stuff. You got. The only reason we ask you to send is this because we're just trying to promote whatever these songs. But we do buy.
Share it.
And we do, we do support. So we have the artists right here.
That's what you do.
It's called Fall Off. Fall Off Better.
That's Fall Off Better.
Diss track.
That's
who
random.
did this one?
That is Be Ready.
Be Ready.
Factory.
We know him. He's a beast. I don't know him, but I'm saying I've heard of him.
That is his beat, and I got a MC Random as a guest on that at the end.
Yeah, this one is pretty fire. See, so we'll play some snippets, and then when we play, we're gonna play it in the mix.
Indeed,
yeah.
Indeed.
Let's see. It's hard, right? Fucking hell. Oh.
How many ways can I fall up in this bitch? You done let me in and now it's going off without a hitch. Let me see if you can handle this. Follow the headdress, lay your head back in the headrest and parking lot pimping your OG or your Tetris. I'ma take control of your set list. Let me plug into this open amp so I can check this. Microphone check this. MCs don't feel threatened cause I'ma show you what a vet is or an architect is or make your brother wet is. No disrespect, it's purely with the kinetic essence. I can tell your king is feeling me, so please enjoy the presence. Legend Medusa.
I gotta turn the mics back on, they're gonna feedback. But listen, shit's hard.
For you and your mans and your collection. How many ways can I fall up in this bitch? You done let me in, now it's going off without a hitch. How many ways can I fall up in this bitch? You done let me in, now it's going off without a hitch. How many ways can I fall up in this bitch?
You getting chilled.
It's my joint.
It's my joint. Go ahead, put it the first. So that was what the fuck we're talking about. I don't want to get the feedback, but I turned the mics off for a little bit because I wanted to bump it.
That's dope.
I'm gonna keep bumping that shit. I'm telling you, she is fire.
Who produced that one?
That right there is Be Ready. Beat Factory. Check him out on IG. Beat Factory. He's in Atlanta right now, but I think he's from Chicago.
He works with a handful of cats out here.
Yeah, definite. A lot of the cats from West Coast Recreation. Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Johnny.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, man.
Dopey. Yeah, Patrick.
All those guys.
Yeah, people don't even know that was his brainchild. West Coast Creation was Patrick Antonian's brainchild.
He's dope.
Yeah, he's
We've
really
had
good.
him out here a couple times.
That's my boy. I love him.
He's
The
good
whole
dude.
crew, we've had him out here a couple
We
times.
actually have a project we're finishing up right now. We have an EP. Yeah, I have a few EPs, but we'll get into that. Yeah, but we got some fly shit together. Trust me.
Hell yeah, man, I'm excited for that shit. So, real quick. So we got a lot of. Is there any particular banger we're banging right now? Like this, or any visuals?
That one
any
right
visuals?
there.
Any visuals?
If you want to check out a visual, I would suggest On the One.
On the One.
On the One, or Catch Your Feelings.
Oh,
Catch Your Feelings is a video that's it's hot, and I wrote, directed it, the whole bit. You know, it's a beautiful.
We're sleeping seas. We're fucking sleeping. It's on YouTube.
We're trying, Dgaf. We're trying.
Oh yeah, we're trying.
Catch Your Feelings on YouTube. You probably got it in your cluster of songs right there.
This shit.
I can't stand these feelings.
Yeah.
This shit was hard when she did it
Yeah, I
there.
remember her
I reach
performing.
the top of your building.
She did beatboxing,
I'm
dude.
about to jump off.
This hook
Oh,
is
you
crazy.
got a live. I sent you the live version. That's crazy. That's a show version.
Oh, I
I'm
love
about
this
to
shit.
jump off.
Yo,
You better catch your feelings.
This is the way I
I
remember it.
can't stand these feelings.
That's
I
hard.
reach the top.
that's the live band right there. Wow. You guys got something special. I didn't realize it was that way. That's dope.
You better catch your feelings.
Shit's
I'm
hard.
about to jump off.
Powerful.
You better catch your feelings. You open up your shirt. I'ma open up my chest plate.
My chest plate.
Show them how I bump with no hate. But you really wasn't ready for the urban crossover hip hop. I am your fate. Intelligent woman, intellectual pushing style. Music my fave. When I spin church,
shit.
I wish another motherfucker would. swag, hood sag, and then know it's real word. Tell them that I got
It's bad, yo.
That's powerful shit.
See, that was another technical difficulty. My background singer's mics weren't on.
Yeah.
So I'm singing it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like looking for him, you know?
Yeah.
So you caught a moment.
Oh God, that's some Boombap music.
Boombap meets the Gshit. That song was that inspired by anything or anything? I love that.
You know what?
The whole thing, cause you sing like, see if I'm
sing
wrong.
too, like, you can sing too, you know?
Am I wrong or right? Like she's singing it, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's
That's
powerful.
why it hits hard.
That's what I'm saying. It's powerful.
Thank
shit.
you.
Right?
I
Like, you can
appreciate
feel
that.
the energy. Like that's fire,
You
dude.
better catch your feelings.
And yes.
Hard.
And it came from a space like, I really don't care what it is you feel about me, but you're going to respect me. So before you come at me with the feelings, catch your feelings, because I'm about to jump off. Like this is about to happen.
Yeah.
You better catch your feelings.
What's the next line? Something ceilings? No.
Yeah, I can't stand these ceilings.
That's hard.
I reached the top, and that's it. They give you a ceiling, and I felt like that. I'm
Or
like,
or
I'm
a
good
box,
life.
huh? Like
Yes,
a box, right?
I'm from Good Life. I'm from Project Blow.
Oh,
I've done
shit,
every
that's a good life, yo.
Come on now.
Look at
I've
that
done every
shit.
festival. I was the first to do the first couple of Rock the Bells. I mean, you name the festival, I've performed at it. And I feel like there is a ceiling over me. And I said, I'm going to do a song to where I rebuke these ceilings.
Fucking
I
lie, yo.
rebuke it. I'm about to, as a matter of fact, I'm standing on the rooftop about to jump off.
That's fucking
Yeah.
dope, yo. That song is incredible.
Fucking dope concept.
And the beat is the whole thing is fly as
Yeah.
fuck. We gotta see the visual.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
Gotta
chase
see
that
that.
down.
We gotta chase that.
Yeah.
The original producer on that is Lobster. Yeah. Oh no, I'm still working it out. I'll take a shot to go with it though.
Oh shit!
Hey!
Oh,
shit! Look at you. You know who this is? Do you know who this
wow.
is? Can you tell who this is?
Is that? Oh shit! Yes, that's the.
Give her
business.
some ice.
She said that's the business.
Do you want ice?
Want ice?
That's no, I don't want ice.
Oh, shit. Yeah, sit
You know
on
this-
ice, Shasta.
If you
Wait,
don't,
wait.
if you don't, it's all good. It's hard. Look at you. Who?
Rick James.
Rick
Is
James.
that Rick James?
Live. That's him live.
Yeah, that's him.
Out
Like,
of here. That's dope.
I love it, right? Look
How'd you
at
get it?
you.
Where'd you get that?
We just like it. We just like that shit.
That's live. That's live.
That's live. Thank
That's
you.
a
brother.
live
That
version.
is
You got it.
fly.
Anyways,
We're
I
big
just-
fans. We're
shit.
big fans of Rick.
Yeah, Rick is.
we
Oh
love
my
Rick
God.
James. We love Rick
me
James.
some Rick James.
Rick James is our guy.
Salute,
Anyways,
salute.
I just put him in a song recently. That's
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
So, real quick. Oh man.
So
So
Yeah.
the Project Blow. I mean, I know you've been around Project Blow and Good Life and all that. I've always wanted to ask somebody that's been around that the Project Blow, and you can tell. It's not a bad question. It's just a question, and then you answer how you
there's
think.
no bad question.
Yeah. Do you think Project Blow doesn't get enough respect? Because I know a lot of people know about it.
Right.
And I'm not saying so much people here and maybe right here in the West Coast we love it. We love it, you know what I mean? But maybe like out towards, like, am I rambling?
East, like
yeah,
East?
like East Coast, yeah.
You know,
Like they're just like, oh well, those guys are. That's the vibe I get, and it's like, no man, these are real MCs. Like they do it,
Yes.
Fat Joe got booed there.
Did he?
At the
Oh,
Good Life, yeah.
Did
he?
He did.
Did he?
He got the please pass the mic. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
man. Then we get,
That's a good life, though.
and then
right?
we
That's a good life.
and then we get
It was,
shit. We get
short
shit,
fuse.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, to make it there, you got to come with it.
Yeah.
Project Blow,
Immediate. And it has
Good
to be
Life.
a unique style.
Yeah.
It's what it is. I think they get their respect because me and Coco as Sin out of the Good Life went to the East Coast and did a show with the Alien Nation, Supernatural and his whole crew back in the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a fantastic response. It was packed. They were into it, and we were doing songs like Power of the P and Diva's Den. If you're not familiar with that, that's like 94, 96. Yeah, but Fat Jack did the beats on those two songs. And so we got a lot of love. I know Micah 9 was out there for some years, and he was rocking them spots, killing it. But I think the issue with it is hip hop is only so old. You know what I mean? Hip hop is still in its embryonic stages, if you really want to be real about it.
Okay.
You know, because if you go back to blues, jazz, we just fumbling with those sounds right now. You're trying to figure it out. You know what I mean?
I love it. Yeah.
So I feel like with that youth of hip hop, Project Blowed was even younger. They're even younger. So imagine you just got used to the style of what rap is anyway. The different pockets of Boombap.
Correct.
But they're not far from each other. You know, a Rakim is not too far from a KRS-One as far as styles and pockets are concerned. Now here you come in the 90s with this crew out of this small cafe that no one is aware of, and they're doing a style that is so out of the normal box. You got a whole Dgaf of heads that love hip hop. Is like, we just got used to that.
Break it down.
So now you want us to, my mind's not ready for all that yet.
You thinking, I think she's saying they're ahead of their time.
Absolutely.
Oh,
but
shit.
You know, it's one thing to say they're ahead of their time, but it's another thing to explain how ahead of the time, what that means. You could say that. It's a phrase. You can say it. But if you put it all in, then it's like, oh. And at the end you say, oh, that must be what they mean by before its time. So it definitely was. But I'm going to be real. It's still young. It's a young style. And if you're not familiar with it, and someone, let's say Midwest towards the East, starts doing that style, and you ain't never heard these West Coast heads out of the Good Life Cafe do it, you're going to think that they created it.
Got it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If you know that Medusa had snakes for hair, but someone else's written history says she had dreadlocks and she was an Nzinga tribe warrior and she rode around the back of an elephant and met for war at the, you feel me? It's two entirely different things. And it's like, dreadlocks, how do you explain that? If you're not familiar with it and we don't envision it, and you saw it for the first time, you go back to your people and say it was snakes. Definitely snakes. So you're not familiar with Project Blow, and here comes Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know, and they're doing it. They're like, oh my God, that is the new ill shit.
Right.
And for us, it's like, man, we done killed that style already, threw it up, and they created another one. And you feel me?
Times 3. Or
absolutely,
whatever, right?
It's all in the exposure. It's the exposure. And
that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to cut you off. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, even I don't know a lot about Project Blue. I know a little bit about it. I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, I know everything about it.
Right.
I don't. I'd be fronting. I'm not about that. But what I'm saying is, I know a lot of big people in the game that love it and they say, man, these people, they're on the next level. They deserve their flowers, their shit. But this may be what I was trying to say. Mary didn't say it right. Was maybe this didn't get exposed, or I don't know, dude. It didn't get exposed the way it should have, or because you guys, but not crapping on. I'm saying you guys are legends.
A lot of talent.
You guys are all legends. You guys are dope as fuck. I'm just saying, man, I just wish it was a little bit like, a little
heat turned up.
Yeah, I'm not, because you guys did your thing. You did your part. It just, for whatever reason, it's just my opinion. You can tell me I'm wrong, and that's fine. It's just
you're absolutely right.
But
you know,
but the real people underground, you say Project Blow, they get crazy. Oh shit, people love that. This that name, Project Blow. If you say, I was affiliated with Project Blow, when anybody comes here at our show, and there's been 4 or 5 people, we've had 100 shows or a little bit more. But anyways, 4 or 5 to 6 people came and said, oh, we've been with Project Blow, or they're looking at me. Yeah, they're looking at me. They're telling me, when they say Project Blow, I'm about it. That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying.
Right. I
And-
want you to know how unique I am.
Yeah, you,
I know
and I
Project
get
Blow,
it. You're
yeah.
telling me, or
That's like the new iPhone, right?
yeah, or I'm about it, or I know people there, or I was trying to come up with, they were coming up, or when they say that, Project Blow, when they say that, and they're looking at me, they're like, that's the shit, right? That's the shit.
Yeah.
I get it. I know what you're saying.
That's
G.
their resume. They're
Yeah.
saying
Yeah.
they're about it.
Absolutely.
I know what you're saying.
That's like b-boying and b-girling.
That's it.
Exactly.
They're the b-boying and b-girl, tongue b-boying and b-girling.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Not everybody wants to get on the floor and hit the moves like that. So you be like,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah.
But
How's that?
but in real hip hop, it is dope to have that in your resume. Like
Yeah.
you said, when the more underground cats come in, they put that out there pretty quick.
Oh, the first, yeah.
That's
well, the
dope.
They
first
put it out
thing,
there
yeah.
pretty quick.
Project Blue, because
Yeah.
it represents such a funky style. It's a flair. It's unusual. And if you're unusual and out the box, you must be from Project Blue.
And this where it's at.
LA?
This
Must
where
be,
this this where it's at. It's in Lamert Park, right? It's
Mhm.
right there off Crenshaw.
Chaos Network.
Yeah, so that's a big deal in LA. To
Yeah.
me, you think of iconic places, and then you tie it in with hip hop. That is the spot. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
Very dope.
it's super dope.
Yeah. If you guys, if I don't know who's listening, but if you've never seen
People are listening.
okay, look, I don't know who's
Yeah,
listening.
yeah,
How about
yeah,
that?
yeah.
I need you to check out the documentary by Ava DuVernay called "This Is the Life."
Okay.
It's about the Good Life Cafe.
Okay.
So it'll take you on a journey during that time, during the 90s. You'll love
excited.
it.
I'm
Trust me.
gonna
Nice.
tap in.
And that's where Project Globe comes from. So
Right?
you got to
Okay.
see the beginning before you get to the
The
middle.
middle, right?
Yeah.
Fucking love it,
yeah.
sis.
That'll be nice. Nice. Dig it. I dig that shit.
I love him.
That shit is hard. Chucked up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shit. So yeah, that's just a question I wanted to ask you, and I'm not even like we love our show. We're Boombap meets Gshit, so we like to
Yes.
integrate both styles. But again, you know, I mean, we're not like we're great interviewers or nothing like that, but we love the music,
Right.
and so
You're a pretty good interviewer, Gshit.
Oh, thanks.
I
for
think
that.
so.
So
Thank you.
that was
Yeah.
just a question that I wanted to ask. I'm not about pushing buttons or nothing like that. I just like to, you know, just pick your brain a little bit on
Yeah.
what you
I
think.
appreciate
you know
that.
what I
I
mean?
appreciate an interview like
Yeah.
this. You know, because a lot of times you'll step up into the radio station and they're busy doing so many things. They don't even give you eye contact. They just have a list of there's questions and they'll pop them at you and not even look at you. And you're like, oh wow, I don't feel important in this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, right here,
Yeah, so
Liquid
this-
They
Radio.
are trying to connect.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm sure you know Tila. You know Tila?
Of course.
Yeah.
Love me some Tila.
Yeah.
I'll never forget his first when he dropped with Dr. Dre. That sampler came out. I was looking forward to that album so
Right.
hard.
I know.
I bumped that sampler till it couldn't bump no
Well, no
more.
more. That shit was cold, right?
Man,
Yeah.
that was ill. So yeah, I love me some Tila. Yeah.
That's dope. Hell yeah. Shit, I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
So we got the visual for Catch Your Feelings. Yeah, I want to see that.
Please.
I'm excited about.
I got On the One. Check out On the One too.
Mhm.
It's more boom bap, dance oriented.
I like your style because you go. You do a little bit of. I mean, you just go. What I seen, you kind of go anywhere, and you could sing too. To me,
Thank
you
you.
sing pretty good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got little vocals here.
Yeah.
And
And that's what makes you dope. I mean,
Yeah.
and shit. And then she comes with the pretty aggressive, you know, and then she can sing.
Yeah.
She got
But
it.
so you're doing the pop locking. What made you make? I know you said you got to experiment and be more than one element, but
Right.
what made you hit that turn to try to go into the MC?
To MC, yeah.
You know, I've always, played with the vocals because I sang in church. My aunt was Billy Calvin, God rest her soul. She was in a group called the Undisputed Truth.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I love that
smile,
group. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like one of my favorite songs ever.
And she was it Jackie Jackson? I think it was Jackie Jackson. She used to mess around with Jackie Jackson, and that group, her group, and the Jackson 5 went on a West Coast run. And I was 7 years old. My auntie took me on this run.
Okay.
And I was able to watch her group win that Jackson 5 crowd over every night.
Mm.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
good feeling right
Yeah,
there, man. Shit,
yeah.
that's incredible.
When I saw them run off that stage and they're sweating and they're picking and they're excited and the response, everybody's standing up and all they knew was smiling faces.
Wow.
But when they got to play all the other joints, these people were in.
Wow.
And I was addicted to what that looked like and felt like on them.
Mm.
It was so inspiring. And I think that's a little bit of what's a part of me that comes out on the stage and doesn't care if it gets technically messed up or whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's something special. You can see there's something special behind it. That's why we're so floored. So
Thank you.
We appreciate the breakdown.
Yeah, man.
That was
that's
everything.
powerful right there.
Yeah. And to be a kid and meeting the Jackson 5 and seeing my auntie do that and being in sessions, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. So, you know, to combine them together is what I wanted. Even though I hadn't seen it, I knew it could happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so to build this band in hip hop was difficult for me. Cause you know, I got a lot of old school musicians that are like, we finna play what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Uncle Larry, God rest his soul, was my first percussionist and flautist. Okay. Cole, Dion Newble, my drummer. He's still my drummer to this day. They got Mean Pocket, and I'm the one who showed the old school ones in my band what hip hop is, what that pocket is, but it is that. It's the love from old and new merged together, and it creates fans that are 8 to 80. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can touch everybody's soul and spirit with that right there. So for me to be the first in LA hip hop to do that is important to me. You know what I mean? And when people recognize it, they're like, Medusa, you were the first when I saw him do a live band hip hop set. I used to do them at Fado Do's. I do a club called Nappy at the Roots. Fado Do's for 16 years. I was the first place to have Goody Mob come out and perform in LA. Yeah. So it was a thing to merge them together and make it acceptable in the world of hip hop, coming out of Project Blowed and The Good Life, and they were like, what are you doing with this?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you gonna pop lock to that too? Yeah. It can happen. It all works.
I love it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything that inspires me, I try to add it to what I do.
Okay.
You know, and I teach hip hop at Cal Arts. Yeah, right out here in Valencia. Nice. So that's what I try to show my students too, that they can use any parts of themselves in this. This is brand new still. There might even be a new elements chart in a minute.
Right.
I remember when it was just 4 or 5. Now it's 8 of those motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So add your voice. Be creative and create some new things.
Or don't be scared to try something.
Yeah,
right?
do something different. I saw the different. It works, and don't, you know, these youngsters are from the valley. What are you doing spitting like you from Louisiana? So I gotta teach that, you know, and I pay homage to those types of things, the trickle down of sounds and where they come from. I'm not gonna imitate this unless I let you know that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bite that unless I let you know that's what, you know, you pay homage to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
there's a difference of influence and biting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't get it twisted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
So you teach?
Yes.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
Well, 4 years at Cal Arts. No, 3 years at Cal Arts. But I've taught in El Salvador and Cuba. You know, Harvard, Stanford.
I know I'm getting a little deeper.
Maybe go to college.
I think we're too old. Real quick, it's not a big deal to you, but to me, it might be. It's a big deal a little bit. How many students are in the class?
I started with 36. No, it was 24 the first year. Then it went to 36. Then it was 42, and then COVID hit. So you know.
So you got a full-on class.
Yeah, a full class.
Full-on class.
That's amazing. And so.
I had kids fly out from Japan and Australia to take my class.
Yeah? That's fucking dope,
Yeah,
yo.
that's super dope.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying. We got the home temple jumping off. I wasn't that far off, yo.
That is amazing, G, because, damn, to teach a curriculum of students, right? That blew me away.
And I introduced them to things that they just are completely unaware of. I've had Yo-Yo up there speaking.
Yeah.
I've had Mike and Nine come and speak. Supernatural. You know what I mean? So they get all the different facets of hip hop. Yeah.
Huh. I fucking love it, man. That is dope. That is super dope, man.
I got a quick question.
Oh, yeah.
Is beatboxing an element?
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, that's always
The question.
it's on the fence for some people. You know, I always feel it is. Yeah, I've always heard.
We're asking the queen.
That's why I'm asking.
No, it's a good question
Yeah.
because if you ask me,
I've always heard
I
it's
would
on the
say,
fence.
I would say, again, I know the what was it, 5 elements?
Yeah. The basic four,
four,
you know,
right.
but
Right.
So
that's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
never
is that
think.
the fifth?
I would never
That's
even
the
think
fifth.
of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it?
It's
That's,
beatboxing.
I've heard it on the fence, so I feel it is, but
Yeah.
I wanted to ask someone
It's
who
cypher.
Who actually knows,
breaks it
right?
down. Yeah.
That's the
I don't know
cipher,
shit.
man.
That's what I'm
No. Well, she,
Yeah.
no. we're
It
asking
is.
her,
You're calling it in.
Yeah, it's the cipher.
It's official
It's
then.
yeah. I mean, because you're not gonna always have a DJ bust the show,
Right.
so somebody got to beatbox for this cipher here. Hey,
Mm.
Nice. I agree with you.
I agree
wanted-
too.
I wanted
Shit.
someone with knowledge to break it down.
To make it official.
Mm.
We put a stamp on it today. See?
Declared it, Gaf.
We declared it. That's we made it official, G.
Oh yeah.
That is hard, man. So
but you know,
go ahead.
what I was getting at, I just remembered what I was
That's all
thinking.
good.
No, it's
To
all good.
develop this band allowed me to travel in a lot of festivals with live bands.
Oh, 'cause
So,
people love, festivals. They like the
Yes.
bands.
so I've
It's
got
about the
down
balance,
with Michelle and Deggy Cello. I've
Oh shit.
Erica Badu.
Shit.
I've traveled with Fishbone.
Wow.
Bad Brain. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it allowed me a level of entry that just to be
Oh, entry.
yeah
No
like
silly.
like
No
let me get in, no
ceilings.
ceiling,
There you go.
no
See
ceiling.
what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah.
When they come and hire me, they're like, Medusa, are you going to perform with a live track? All depends on your budget.
Yeah.
You
Oh
know,
yeah.
it
You gotta
could be
pay.
me and just a track. It could be me and 3 pop lockers. It could be me, the DJ, 2 background singers. Here is a list, and this is how much each one is.
You gotta pay.
And
to
you
play.
gotta pay to play.
Yeah.
If it's a live band, these musicians deserve their money for
Oh,
playing
yeah.
and rehearsing.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So
of work.
you gotta give me my cash.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nice.
Real quick, just one other question I wanted to ask, and I just because you've been doing it so long, and you've seen a lot of things. You've traveled. You did the whole 9. You're a legend. What's one of the dopest things that you've seen, or one of the dopest things you've seen, or happened to you from hip hop?
Mm.
What,
Wow.
Or one of the yeah. I mean,
This one I'm gonna give you
highlight.
2.
oh shit! Say, she's like, give me some.
Solid highlights, and it's not even a performance thing, because if I did that, it would be
Oh
forever.
shit! Yeah.
No, 3, because
Okay.
it represents 3 different things. Okay, so the first
Shit.
Tina Marie asked me to come to her house.
Oh shit.
She had just been at my club, Nappy at the Roots. I have a song called "This Pussy's a Gangster,"
Oh shit! I love
and
it.
while I'm singing the hook,
Like-
"This pussy's a gangster," you know, just doing the whole
Shit.
and doing my freestyle in between.
Yeah.
She walks up the steps and joins in.
Oh
That's hard.
shit. That has to be.
Oh my
That
God.
has
Number one
to-
right
yeah.
there. That's
That-
number one.
that has to be number one.
That has
And
to
then
be.
afterwards, she calls me and asks me to get on a song with her and MC Light.
That's
Wow.
wow.
So if you guys aren't familiar with
Yeah.
the La Doña album, Tina Marie,
Tina
me,
Marie.
and MC Light on a joint called The Macking Game.
Ooh, ooh.
Check it out.
Tina Marie is like she is Rick James.
Right? Come on.
Yeah.
And she sat there and told me Rick James stories for like an hour.
Yeah.
We're both Pisces. But anyway.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
So two.
Damn, that was a dope story right there. That has to be number 1 though, right?
That was number 1.
Okay,
That has to
Okay,
be.
number
Good shit.
2
cool.
would be, ooh, shit, this is hard.
Shit.
Okay, number 2.
I like the song though. She was singing. That was hard.
You gotta
Thank
visit that song.
So I'm in Boston doing a show. Oh my God, who was on it? Rakim,
Oh,
Big Daddy Kane,
Shit.
shit.
You can stop right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
You did it good. They're
Yeah.
dope.
So Light was there,
Okay.
right? And we finished the show. I did my thing, and I'm getting in the elevator. They're coming out of the elevator. Medusa, what are you doing? You're talking Big Daddy Kane and MC Light. I was going up to, I'm kind of starstruck inside, but I'm not showing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're
That's
like,
all
well,
good.
come on and have dinner with us. Okay. Go upstairs. I get my shit together, get my mind together. I go down, meet MC Light and Big Daddy Kane, and we go to have dinner.
Dope.
I sit there, they're sitting across from me like you guys, and they start talking about the first time they had ever seen me perform and how they got turned out.
Wow.
And I mean, it's almost like I wasn't even there.
Right.
They're doing this just like, and I felt like a fly on the wall.
Okay.
They're not even really giving me eye contact. They're really just discussing it back and forth.
But
And
it's
I
dope
was
as
like,
fuck,
it's
right?
dope as fuck. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't even believe this. I wish I could record this right now. It's
Yeah.
crazy. So that's number 2.
That is
Yeah,
dope as
that's
hell.
pretty
And
cool.
man, I got chills. And you know what's dope as hell too is Big Daddy Kane is one of the dopest performers, right? Like
Ill.
he's ill. Like he wrecks the mic. He dances. He does like that guy gives you a show. You know.
Kills it. Still kills
And
it.
Light's a beast on the
Oh,
mic.
MC Light.
Yes.
I love
So to
MC
be
Light.
getting
So when they
those-
give you flowers, it's better than when we give you flowers?
No.
Just a little
all,
bit.
all the flowers
Please,
are
of course.
wonderful. All of them.
No, but real quick,
That's super
that
dope.
is dope. I seen a thing on. I'm sure you guys have seen the same thing, but he just said, man, real quick, he wanted to be a performer. Big Daddy Kane,
Yes.
So he was performing somewhere, and someone said, "Ah, no, he didn't do it though. That wasn't good enough."
Oh.
And showed him a tape of I want to say it was either James Brown or
Michael Jackson.
or
Oh,
somebody.
shit.
Yeah,
I think
one of
it was
you
James
trying to
Brown. I think
compare
it was.
me to-
I'm sorry. I think it was James Brown or something
James
like that,
Brown,
or somebody super cold, and he
Yeah,
was.
to study it.
He studied it,
Yeah.
and
It was
it was like,
like,
ooh, now I get what you're saying. You know,
Yeah.
it's not just about. But he's a performer. You're a
I hate to
performer.
interrupt
Yeah.
y'all. I need to use the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
No,
no,
have
no,
it.
Pause,
Yeah,
pause,
yeah,
y'all,
pause.
pause.
Put it on pause.
So,
Shit, got
My third.
back from the intermission.
Ooh, back from the intermission.
I had to go to the bathroom.
It's all good. Liquid radio.
It's liquid radio.
Liquid radio. We're having a good time. Up here. We're having a good time, right?
Yeah, a ball. I'm having a blast.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
now you're having a good time, man.
Good.
But look, I said 3. My
Oh,
third.
shit.
Oh
my
shit!
third.
See, she's going back
Third.
in. She's going back in.
So, I'm at the Temple Bar, and Quetzal is performing, and they're killing it. They asked me to get on stage, so I'm rocking a little something. And I was like, God, I love this band. So I'm getting off the stage. Oh, thank you, everybody. You know, Medusa. I'm walking off, and a security dude comes up and he stops me and says, "Excuse me a second." I'm like, what the fuck do I do? You know what I mean?
You got static?
I thought maybe I wasn't supposed to be up there. Maybe, whatever.
Oh,
But
got
he
you,
says,
got you.
I'm with Stevie Wonder tonight, and he would like for you to stay on stage, and he'd like for you to come up here and do a round robin with you and Quetzal.
Damn.
So I wait on the stage, and sure enough, he brings up
comes
Stevie
in?
Wonder.
Dang.
Stevie Wonder's on the stage at Temple Bar
Damn.
with Quetzal and Medusa
what the
doing a round robin.
That might be number one.
I think that is
Gotcha.
number one.
Might be,
See,
man.
see,
It might
I was
be.
gonna- See, I was gonna say that's number one.
You gotta hit all the sound effects for that, guys.
Okay.
You gotta hit all the sound
All
effects.
of them.
That's so hard. That's so
Yes, so.
That is hard. Salute to you.
Shit, that might be a.
Salute.
That's not one. That's a 1B.
Yeah, the 1B.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it's right there.
It is. It
That
is.
is fire.
Those are like,
I'm glad you didn't leave that one out.
nah.
That is
I almost let it go. I was like, nah, they gotta hear this.
Yeah, no, that's dope
Fire.
as hell, man. Shit.
Like, those are stories that I tell about my life in hip hop that give me chills.
Right?
Yeah. You gotta be proud.
Yeah, you gotta be proud of
Yeah.
that because you did a lot of shit and you're dope as hell, man.
Because you seem humble, but you still gotta be proud and you still gotta let it be known.
Yeah.
Don't keep
yeah.
it. Share it with us.
Yeah,
We
we
wanna
need
know,
it. Yeah,
you
we
know?
want to know. maybe we write a book, or do we?
That's what I'm working
Yeah.
on now. Yes, the
Well,
Medusa story.
speak on it.
I'm 2 chapters deep in the
Are you?
Medusa story. Yeah.
Speak a little bit on it, please.
Well, it's really my life thoroughly.
Dope.
Like for me, getting out the flashbacks of me in jail, thinking about pop locking in high school. So then you go to jail, you see me in jail, then you see me get out and transform into hip hop. Because that's what really got me in it thoroughly. When I got out of jail from doing some crooked paperwork type shit,
Yeah.
I sat there long enough to be like, you know what? When I get out of here, I'm gonna go back to music. I'm gonna mean it. I'm gonna do it for the right reasons.
I love it.
And that's it, and that's all. So when I got out, it was hard for the first 2 years, but I owned it. I became Medusa, and that's it, and that's all. That's what. So
That's dope.
I'm writing about that whole journey, and the pieces that I told you are in this book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even the men and the women that I dated at the same time that might have been in the venue, and I had to maneuver around. You know what I mean? Like all of those things.
More sound
More
effects.
sound effects. That's how
I'm gonna put a new one right here.
Look at new one.
Oh shit.
Very good.
Oh,
shit.
where'd it go?
Feel the drip works.
It's radio.
Hey!
I'm messing up, dude.
Yeah,
I got too happy.
Yeah.
But
That's that lick.
yeah,
Wit.
but
Right.
real quick, yeah. Real quick, and that is
That's
dope.
fire.
And that's what I love about you, that you're so real, and you're open. I mean, what I know of you, I don't know everything. but
Right.
I'm sure it wasn't always. It's always easy, not easy, right? But
Right.
what I'm
No, it's
saying,
not.
it wasn't always easy.
No.
But what I'm getting at is, again, just follow me. I seen a little bit on your Instagram, that, you know, on your Pride Week, the Pride.
Yes.
That's dope, right?
Definitely.
So I love that, and so I'm sure it wasn't always easy in the beginning,
it
and
was
so
not.
that's all I'm trying to say.
And I feel like that
Yeah.
was one of those ceilings.
Uh-huh.
That was one of the shingles on the ceiling.
That's a,
You
that's
know,
a big. It's hard. I can't really
Like
be.
back in
I
the
can't be who I
90s?
want to be, right?
Yes.
I want to be free. I
or
wanna be
even
who I
me
wanna be.
being me.
Yeah.
You know, just like this, and to disappoint a male's ego, to where it's like I'm with this beautiful broad, or their girlfriend is attracted to me, and let them know,
Right.
and I have to explain that. So I would do
Yeah.
it in songs.
Yeah.
This pussy's a gangster.
Yeah,
It's one of
yeah.
those moments.
Gangster goddess.
Yeah, and within it,
I love that.
I'm not just talking about me, but I'm trying to share with the guys I'm talking to how you should treat your woman and dialogue with your woman to keep her interest.
Mm.
You know,
Love
I'm
it.
not trying to take nothing
Yeah,
from
yeah.
you.
Even though you might be able to.
It's so accidental. It's so
It's
not
so
my.
You can pop her collar.
Oh, that's it. I'll pop the color for her.
But then, you know, young girls, they're everywhere. They don't know if they're attracted to who I am and want to be it,
Yeah,
or if they're attracted to me.
I got you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it takes them a minute to work that out, and I'm grown enough to let you work that out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's dope.
And again, it's just a piece of the interview, but it's just hard in the beginning, maybe to be, you know, it's just hard to find your way, and then, you know, back then it's tough, right? So
Yeah.
now it's a lot easier.
But even like
But
me,
even-
throwing Nappy at the Roots is what got all of
Speak on
the
it.
scenes that I dealt in
Okay.
together under one roof.
All right.
So I did have Michelle from Michelle's Triple X
Mhm.
there with some of her strippers.
Okay.
I would have, it was on Adams in La Brea.
Mhm.
So the hood brothers that were from Schoolyard
Uh-huh.
tried to come up there and rob it one time.
Oh shit.
I had to have a talk with them
Uh-huh.
and let them know what this is and who I am.
Yeah.
And they respected me, appreciated. I said, come up here with a button down and, you
Yeah.
know, just come here and buy some of these beautiful ladies.
Yeah.
Do these look like the ladies you deal with?
Yeah.
You know, just treat the environment right, and I'm gonna always treat you right. Could you just give me that?
Yeah.
So they started coming with their friends. You couldn't even tell they were from the hood. Okay, and other musicians used to come to see the other musicians. I had DJ Dust, God rest his soul,
Okay.
spinning as my first DJ.
Mhm.
So it was all of these different styles of people under one roof. That is when they got it.
That's so
That
dope.
is when hip hop heads
Uh-huh.
came and said, okay.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You're an innovator, a pioneer, just way ahead of the curve. again,
God.
shit, we don't. I'm just happy we've gotten to interview you.
Thank
And
you.
man, the interview's not over. But what I'm saying is, again, giving you your flowers, your props, all that. That you do what you want to do, and you're ahead of. You know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and then you guys can follow, and I'm gonna show you the way. You know what I mean? That shit is dope.
Thank you.
Super dope to do your own thing and not worry about it and figure it out, and everybody eventually will follow. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Because
or
you
at
have
least
to.
be
You,
open.
yeah, but
You know?
yeah, but you have to show. You show people, hey, this is, you know, it's all good.
It's
Yeah,
all
I
good.
got a question.
Do it, cheese.
I got a, and I don't want to, talk about the sour grapes or anything, but
No.
since you are, a pioneer and you are there's a lot of ways to say what you do, but for what you bring to the culture, thank you for that. First of all,
It's my pleasure.
but did you get static from any like fools trying to be dope and you're intimidating to them?
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot. Hip hop is it's competitive.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of macho shit
Yeah,
in
it
there.
is.
So when you coming in, you kind of coming in left, and you're just knocking down the door and tearing it up. How
Indeed.
have you gotten? And I don't want to give credit to the sour grapes,
No.
Yeah.
but was that something you had to deal with,
Deal.
to go through, or did you experience it?
Yeah, I did, but my choice of how I embodied it was, I'm not your average woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I am very comfortable with my yin and yang.
Mm-hmm.
So just be mindful of your approach, because you could get either or. You get the gangster or the goddess. You know, which one do you want? So I had to prove myself in that world as a MC, as a battler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a freestyler. Oh, don't think I can't freestyle? And I get them. Oh, don't think I can't rock with?
Yeah.
Oh, I get them. Oh, don't think, oh, you thought I couldn't pop lock? Oh, I get them. And it's really not me getting them. It's me showcasing and trying to be better than the last me.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is.
Showcasing the skills that you
Yeah.
have, right? You got a lot of
That's
skills.
it.
Yeah.
So if they take it personal and they take it home and be like, man, Medusa, whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Because I do want you to feel some sort of nervousness when I
Yeah.
enter the room. I want you to feel my energy like that. And you can either embrace it, or you could feel like this is something you aspire to do.
Dope as fuck.
You know, either way, I got you.
Nice.
Cece and I, my cousin Cece, we always talk about this, and it's a real thing to us at least. Energy,
Mm.
and so again, we seen you at Radiotron when you came on and you got the mic. I felt like, whoa, okay, let's see what's going on. I could feel it. Like you haven't sang nothing, you haven't rapped nothing, you haven't did nothing.
Wow.
But the vibe, the whatever that is, you have
That
it.
it.
That it.
That is.
Whatever that
Thank
is,
you.
I don't know how to explain it, but I know when I see it, and he does too. When I go, oh shit, let's watch this,
That's
and
dope.
you have that whatever that you're an entertainer. That's what entertainers are.
Yeah.
Those people can entertain. There's a lot of people that can rap. There's a lot of people that can do a lot of things.
Right. No, I've
I had
seen
a lot
some
of people-
folks that I thought, I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, he's dope. I'm gonna go to his show, and his show was not dope. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But you got that entertain, whatever that is, you have it. And
Thank
so
you.
it was this.
Oh yeah.
I was keep saying it was a
Yeah.
dope ass performance. I thought it was dope because everything that could go wrong went wrong.
Yeah.
And she still killed
And
it.
you pulled it off.
She had-
We know what's going wrong because we know what goes.
You're technical
But,
dudes.
yeah. But half that crowd didn't even really know what was happening. You
Mhm.
pulled it off that dope. That's
Thank you.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's dope.
That's crazy.
It was super dope. So I got this. Well,
Oh,
I got
shit, you
another
trying to
song.
vibe, guys,
I
now?
did because I love this. Is my
Oh,
favorite.
shit.
This is my favorite song.
She likes it.
This
I
is
love
my
it.
this is my favorite song, and I heard it at that show, and I was like, wow, the beat, and then she did it, and I was just like, man, this shit is sick.
Thank
It
you.
was
Bust
right
it,
up my
guys.
alley.
Let's
So,
vibe.
so this is called Get At It. This shit
Yeah.
Shit.
this shit.
Shop Louie.
Shop
Shit.
Louis.
You know what? Real quick,
We gotta
before
get
we
rid
vibe,
of get Shop Louis out here, yo.
every time we talk about a song, first thing she does is give the producer credit. That's super dope.
Right?
Thank you.
Super dope.
I gotta give it to him, man.
Super dope. I dig that. Go ahead, guy. My bad. Let's vibe.
No, you're
That's
bad.
dope.
This sounds incredible.
Thank you.
I love You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, G? I want to turn it up way up, but I don't want to get no feedback. But let's hear it. This shit is fucking hard. Liquid Radio, Boombap, Gshit show. Medusa.
I get out at it like it's a habit.
It's
Play the
hard.
game of life like a fanatic.
That bass line's crazy.
How the game go? I see you playing, but we don't do it the same though. I get out at it like it's a habit. Play the game of life like a fanatic. Hey, how the game go? I see you playing, but we don't do it the same though. I'm gangsta goddess, so I like me a good prayer threat. Spirit check before I know your flesh. Cause I was raised by a mama in a Baptist church on the corner of 4th and 52nd. In LA, I meant it when I said it. And please don't pepper, see if you ain't fed it. How the game go? I see you playing, but we don't do it the same though. I get out at it like it's a habit.
This is hard.
Play the game of life like a fanatic.
This song's crazy.
Broadway mixed this too.
This is my number one. This song's hard.
I get out at it
Love
like
this
it's a
song.
habit.
We have a visual for this? We have a visual?
Not yet.
We got it.
This is what I'm about to put out.
Top Louis, this is what we need.
But we don't do it the same though.
So that was the fuck we're talking about, boy. That song is fucking incredible, G.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Shit.
And the
It's
hook
straight
and all that.
Boombap.
Was
Yeah.
it easy? Did it come real fast, or how did was it?
You know,
Song's incredible.
They call me the hook master. So it's the hook usually that pops up first when I hear the beat. So that hook, yes, it did can't come easy, but it
Must be
it's
nice, see?
Yeah,
It's-
must be nice. I've seen people struggle on it for months.
Yeah.
For one jam.
For one
See,
song,
that
it,
part.
yeah, it
But
takes Season I work with some artists. It takes us 3 months to do one song.
Damn.
Shit.
wait, what?
I'm saying, go ahead. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
But it takes a minute to etch in between though, because you want to make sure you get your point across. I'm a freestyler too, so sometimes when you're doing that, you could get off topic. So writing makes you stay on topic and find new patterns of attacking the beat in at different times. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when I freestyle, it usually kind of stays in a similar pattern until I get thoroughly warmed up and then da-da-da. So when I'm writing, I try to do one style and then sit it down. And then come back to it, hit it another style. So the etching in between takes a little longer than the hook, for sure.
Love. That song right there too. It sounds like you're having fun. Like, hey, like you're having fun. But then, man, it's ill shit. You start riding, you come with it, and then the hook is hard, and then it's fun. That's the way it makes me feel. Fun. It's hard. It just bounces. It feels good.
Thank you, man.
And whoever made the beat, that shit.
Chop Louis.
That shit's hard.
Hey,
that beat.
That's what's coming next.
Fucking crazy, yo.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's the one for
We're
me.
gonna put that in the mix.
That song
Thank you.
is incredible.
Thank you,
And I'm
man. I
not
appreciate
smoke.
that.
That shit's
Yeah,
hard.
we're not gassing you up. Don't take it like we're gassing you.
No, we
Thank
don't
you,
do
man.
that here. That shit is fucking fire.
Good
We
heat.
keep saying it because that's what it is,
Oh,
yo.
I almost sent you guys. I got a project that I'm working on with Georgia Ann Muldrow, and she is like the female Battle Cat.
Okay.
Okay, and I have a joint with Battle Cat on a project called Corsets and Cufflinks. We also
that
now
actually came out?
no, it's out. It's a whole project. It just wasn't pushed in the way that it
my
should
bad,
be.
my bad.
So check for it. Corsets
Okay,
and
yeah,
Cufflinks.
yeah.
We now have the same manager, me and Battle Cat and Corrupt. So things are moving in a different way right now.
Okay.
I also have a project called oh my god. Oh, where's the DJ booth?
Okay.
That's where On the One is at.
That's the song.
And this album is probably one of my favorites.
Okay.
It's one of our favorites. Because I got to go up to Humboldt.
What's it called again?
It's called Where's the DJ Booth?
That's
Where's
the name of the
DJ
album?
Booth is the name of the album.
I can buy it?
Yeah, definite.
Okay, I'm going to get that.
Please do.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Gotcha.
And it's got old joints on there that we did with Fat Jack, The Power of the P,
Okay.
Divas Den. Yeah. And I have guest DJ Drez is cutting on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just a fantastic project. I love
Dope.
it. I love it. So
Alright.
check it out if you guys
Yeah, for
haven't,
real. Yeah.
because a lot of people are like, Medusa, I just saw her. What do I get? Those two albums will lift you up.
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And I love, I'm pretty inspired about your music. And again, we slept a little bit on it. I mean, I've heard of you and I've known of you, but man, we are real big fans.
Thank you.
And shit, you have anything, C's? I just really feel like, man, just want to give her, man, she did dope. Like she is, she is the one.
Real quick, the book you're just a couple of chapters in, but are you looking to put that a year next year or?
It would be next year.
Okay.
It would be next year.
We just look for you put it on your social media.
I will
get her back out here.
I actually got offered a deal. They're like, when you get 2 chapters deep, come to us and we'll give you a publishing deal. So I'm gonna get a little deeper into it so that they know how serious I am about it.
There you go.
Cool, man. Maybe we get a Netflix deal or something.
That part.
There you go.
That's
you know
what
what I mean?
I'm
Like
talking
everybody else, give one to Medusa, yo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She needs. She deserves one.
Word up.
I gotta give shout outs to Biz One too. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Biz One, I'm finishing up an EP with him as well.
Okay.
I do have the EP with Georgia Ann Muldrow. I just finished with Sir Jinx on Sir Jinx's new album.
Oh, Jinx.
I got a joint with It's Me and Corrupt. I got a joint with Jail Felony. I got, it's a really dope project too.
Jinx is this by yourself or?
No, it's his album.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, Jinx is actually rhyming on this album, and he got cuts.
Is it Tony?
Yes.
That's it, right?
Tony Manifesto.
That's it.
Yes.
I see. That's like his thing, right?
Yeah,
right
check
now.
it out though. It's
We love Jinx.
super dope.
We love Jinx.
Yeah, even if I wasn't on it, I would still say it's super dope.
Oh yeah. He went to go get the dope,
Yeah,
Jinx is Jinx the fiddler.
He did
Yeah.
that.
He did that Gap stuff. Shit, that's dope.
Well, shit.
Where can our listeners follow you at? Social media.
On IG, Twitter is Legend Medusa.
Legend Medusa.
Or if you I would suggest Google Medusa the Gangsta Goddess, and it'll show you a lot of documentaries, a lot of interviews that people maybe have slept on or just weren't familiar with me yet,
Yeah.
So that's the best way. Twitter, thegangstagoddess.com, and that's pretty much it.
Love it, yo.
Good shit.
Well, shit. I had a good time. I hope you had a great time.
I did.
I feel like we made some type of connection. Hopefully we can get you back out here. That'd be dope.
Definitely.
We appreciate you coming out here. We know it's a ways to get out here. We thank you. Man, Boombap meets the Gshit show. Medusa, the legend.
Killed it.
I mean, I don't know what else to say, G. Thank you.